Simon, I appreciate your time this afternoon. Look, he's reversed several of Donald Trump's signature policies, making it very clear the country is under new management.
Yeah, absolutely. He wasted no time at all. The first afternoon, raft of executive orders, and that continued today. And I think perhaps most tellingly in those optics we just saw in the package from Annalise there, bringing Anthony Fauci back to the White House briefing room. I think that is a very telling message about how there's an altogether different way. Business as usual is not business as usual. We're back to scientists like Anthony Fauci being centre stage and guiding the response to COVID-19.
Well, Dr. Fauci has used his first appearance at a Biden administration press briefing to express his frustration at working under Donald Trump. Is it concerning, Simon, that only now he feels able to speak freely about science?
Look, I had two reactions to that. One was, it's great to see Fauci liberated. The other was, if his feelings were that strong, maybe a resignation or something, a big dramatic gesture from Fauci might have been warranted. But look, the good news is, I think from the sake of dealing with the pandemic, is that he's back. It's a very public sign by Joe Biden and his administration as to the direction they're going to take their management of the pandemic. And moreover, you can't mistake the prominence that pandemic response is going to play in the Biden's administration's political calculus about what it means for them to be a successful administration. They put a big banner headline number out there, 100 million vaccinations in 100 days. Biden is essentially betting the farm. The rest of his presidency is going to be defined by the pace and extent to which the United States, under his leadership, gets COVID-19 under control and in short order.
Well, he declared to the world yesterday that he will put his whole soul into this job. What do you think we can expect from the new president in his first weeks of presidency?
COVID. That declaration that this is a wartime response, that he has reserved those powers and bring about that coordinated national response now. He owns the issue. He has taken ownership of that issue from Donald Trump now, number one. Number two, very delicate political game to play up on Capitol Hill. Democrats have only a 6-seat majority in the House of Representatives, a 435-member chamber, and we are 50-50 in the U.S. Senate with Vice President Harris, the tie-breaking vote. He has only one at this point of his cabinet appointments through the process. He's got a director of Homeland Security, but that's it after 36 hours of his presidency. And he needs plenty more if he wants to get this coordinated response to COVID up and running. And then on foreign policy, allies like Australia are looking for that rest of that national security team to be up and in place and starting to take care of their urgent business as well, while the rest of the Biden administration focuses on the profound challenge of COVID. The point of all that was to say, and they've got the impeachment trial of Donald Trump coming up at the same time. So there's an awful lot going on, some deft policy management and some deft political management required all at once. There is no gentle spool up for this administration. It is big challenges out of the blocks and incredibly delicate political balancing to go on as well. He needs the cooperation of Congress at the same time. This remarkable situation of an impeachment trial for a president who is no longer in office.
How could we forget the impeachment trial? Look, the Republicans, or Donald Trump, I should say, has burnt a lot of bridges. Where does it leave the Republican Party at the moment? And that's the other thing we're about to discover. That is the single biggest question, I think, confronting American politics right now. Republicans, to a person, are struggling to figure out if and how to put some distance between themselves and Donald Trump. And that's why I think this impeachment trial, Pelosi, the Democratic House of the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Schumer, now the Democratic Majority Leader of the Senate, this issue splits Republicans. The impeachment and trial of Donald Trump splits Republicans more than it splits Democrats. They can see political mileage on this. I think Biden understands the trial has to go ahead. I think he's more concerned about governing at this point. But there is some brutal politics being played on this as well. And here is an issue
where being in government, I think, kept the Republicans together. Now they're the minority party. They lose control of the agenda, and in particular, they lose control in that they cannot stop this impeachment trial coming, and it is going to split the Republican party in Congress wide open. Already we saw 10 votes Republicans opposed to the confirmation of a director of national intelligence for Joe Biden. How much more of that is there out there, and does going after Donald Trump with this second impeachment trial exacerbate that division and even fire up opposition to Biden's program of preferred program of national unity? So there's an awful lot moving under the hood at the moment as to when and how brutal an impeachment trial we have, and how many appointments and how much policy Biden can get up before and indeed during and after that impeachment trial.
Fascinating time. Simon Jackman, the world is watching. I appreciate your chat. Thank you.
Thank you.